What are the things to note when starting a business in Nigeria? Now, I'm going to be a bit sarcastic here, and I think the first thing to note if you're starting a business in Nigeria is nobody is sending you to go and start a business. So you need to go into every business as if you're the only one that will sustain it 100%. You're responsible for the results and you're responsible for the success, with God's help, obviously. The other thing to note is to say, where would you get your cash? You need to ask yourself, how can I generate cash even if I start the business? Most of the businesses that you do, if you're going to survive in Nigeria, you need to be able to pre-sell your product so people start paying before you even start deploying the service. That's one model I wish every Nigerian entrepreneur would consider. The other thing that I think people should note is that you don't know as much as you should know. In fact, what you know compared to what you know is so infinitesimal that you must be constantly on the quest for knowledge, because that kills a lot of ventures. You think you know, but you don't on the long term. And the other thing you need to consider is your ability and capability to sell. Ability to sell is the number one skill you need if you want to start any entrepreneurial venture. So you need to have a very fair assessment of your strength as a salesperson. And lastly, you need to understand that every plan that you have is not likely to work. So you must be flexible enough to adapt as you journey along your startup phase.